Hello and welcome to episode 10 of our Newshire campaign. In the last episode, we started to go farther down our mission tree, trying to focus on getting down and past this spot. I'm pretty sure we're going past this because this looks a little bit ominous. So I think we're going to have more of a mission tree extending, and we've got to figure out what these mages are up to, because I think they're up to something, and we have got to figure it out. Now, in order to do that, we need to keep building buildings. We have a a barracks that is going to be done soon, which will complete one. We have to build a couple of forts. Some of those forts are already in construction. Somebody pointed out that I need to build a plantation here in Rohibuz for a mission, and you are correct, but we cannot do that until Tech 14, Admin Tech 14. So we are still a little ways off of that. Now, have we embraced colonialism yet? We have. We have not embraced printing press. That's what we need to embrace, is printing press, not colonialism. So that is going to slowly but surely develop in our capital. Yeah, very, very slowly. So we're going to have to hope that that spreads to us rather quickly here. Though it did spawn an anvil right, so it's not too far away. And Ibovar doesn't necessarily hate us. So we may want to improve with them so it spreads through them faster. I guess it also depends on their relations with other people. They're hostile, but they're neutral, so it should spread decently fast. I hope. But we are improving with everyone. We might have already improved with them. Yeah, we have. We've improved with them most of the way. Now, did you end up going to Elven Forebears? You did. So this is kind of free land here whenever we decide to go and take it. But we're going to stay focused on Eskin. If we look at our aggressive expansion, we do not have enough. I think it's a good way to put it. But the problem is we have a lot of people around us that are going to come together to cause issues. Now, we are building a spy network here. We are going to take 2 parts of Castaneth and claim that for ourselves. And that will allow us to break Blade March's alliance with probably Esheniande. I don't necessarily care about Esheniande. Maybe I just fight Corintar. Like, yeah, they're the biggest and the baddest, but like we can build way more troops and then just smash Corintar and just end this threat once and for all. And just like break their guarantee over the Blade Marches. Then I can declare on the Blade Marches directly, which would be kind of nice. Or we go after Newshire first and then Corintar. Well, either way, I have to get a claim. So let's start building a spy network on Corintar. Nope, don't be improving relations. We need to build a spy network. And Corintar would even ally us, but we are not interested in an alliance. No. Not interested. Can I convert this province yet? Technically, yes. Technically speaking, I could. I would need to accept the culture, and then I might be able to pull it off. But even then, I don't know. I feel like that'd be kind of a difficult thing. Accepted culture would give us 2% more. With an advisor, I can get another 1%. If I implement a policy, I can get another 1%. I don't think we have enough. Because it's a... well, we might. It'd be nice to get rid of that center of trade. But I don't know if we could do that. We could also... Oh, no, we have a zealot right now. Oh, well, it's now or never. It's now or never. Let's start cycling. And, oh, wait, do I even have an alliance slot? No, culture accept slot. I could get rid of Goetti culture. I don't need to have that accepted anymore. There is no more Goetti in Eskin at all. So we can get rid of it because we had a culture shift, remember? So now all of this over here is Elnori, I believe, is what it shifted over to from Goetti, I think. Yeah. So let's go ahead and unaccept Goetti. Bleh, Goed. And we will accept Elnori. Boom. And then that brings our missionary strength to minus 2.5%. If I go ahead and enforce religious unity here, that gets me to minus 1.5%. If I implement the expansionist zealotry, enforce the unity of faith, that would technically do it, but that would cause a lot of issues in our country because our religious unity is kind of bad. You know, I think we're going to have to kind of back down from this for now, as much as it hurts me because I just did all of that. Instead, we're going to have to go to the merchants and say, hello, I would like to get enforced interfaith dialogue. It will make the clergy a little bit more upset, but it will also fix a lot of our religious unity issues by getting some tolerance of heretics here. Yeah, look at that. That's actually kind of huge. Makes stability much better to buy up and such. Remember also, right now, our military is kind of trash. So when I say that we have to really outdo ourselves to beat Corintar, I am not being facetious. All right, we have a couple of missions here. We need to build barracks. Completed. So perhaps the sedentary Newshireman lifestyle might not be such a bad thing. Mind games are awfully popular, especially amongst older halflings, and all are adept at gleaning insights from even the smallest of phrases. It shouldn't be too difficult to train them up, and the top brass of our army would benefit greatly. Till the end of the game, plus 10% morale of armies, plus 5% manpower recovery speed, minus 10% leader cost. All right, now Free Tower and Vale Fort need to have a fort level 2. They are in the process of building those right now. The Squashkin Arrive Fresh Cobble needs to have a level 2 fort. It is in the middle of building a textile manufactory, so we're going to have to build that in a little bit. As for right now, we can complete Peas of Mind, where we need 2 manufactories in the Cursewood and Whistlevale regions, or areas, and we own both of them, which we do and have owned for quite some time. Peace of Mind. The Chloromancers look to the west at the legendary Cursewood, known for being a region of intense arcane interest. Currently, it serves as one of the Newshire reaches. With a few drops of magic and room to experiment, the guild believes they can make it into something more. Till the end of the game, plus 1 attrition for enemies, plus 25% local defensiveness, minus 25% hostile movement speed. Interesting. All right, now I need military power, a court mage of at least skill 2, and an army reformer of at least skill 1. And I gain some mercenaries. Small country exists. Small country at war. Okay, that's not... for a second there I was worried that it was that we needed small country to exist for our mission tree, but it doesn't look like we have to. Now, Laurent would be the person that it would pop out of, and Laurent is very weak right now. I don't know if that's going to end up happening, though. Hopefully. We're definitely within the realm of it happening. We've seen some conversions to go over here, and then they will pop off and start doing the small country things. The small country things. Do I want to do this war first? And it looks like Corintar's at war right now. Also, we're making crazy amounts of money. Crazy amounts of money. Our truce with Laurent is up because we broke our alliance. That's fine. I'm not all too concerned about Laurent. They are not really that big of a threat to us at this point in our existence. But maybe in the future. There's always a future, don't worry. All right, we are pretty far ahead on tech. We don't need to take any of that, though we are going to max out on our admin points if we are not careful. So with this money, let's go ahead and hire some more mercenaries. I will take you, 1722. We get 10% more fire damage. It is a 1311 general, which isn't the greatest, but it is a mercenary, and so we will take them. Yeah, because we already did the mission where it cost us professionalism. We're good, we're good. Got a little scared there. There's another thing we need to do. I believe it is this state needs to have prosperity. Let me check here. Yes, state of Rohibon is prosperous. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of development in here. Right? And then we're going to go ahead and stab up twice. That way we get the maximum amount of chance to gain prosperity here. Which this should change. Yes, there it is. And there is the proclamation of Pearl's Edge. So following the rising tensions between the Edenic and Coronite factions of the Regent Court, Emperor Wilmina has issued the proclamation of Pearl's Edge, which states that only Edenic rulers may be elected emperor. The Coronite imperial states have responded by forming the Coronite Accord with a joint army and treasury and seeking ties abroad. The Edenic states, feeling threatened by this new alliance, have regrouped into an Edenic League. The stage is set for religious conflict in the Empire. So I guess the question is, are we going to join? Do we have any desire to join? I mean, I feel like we'd be kind of surrounded. I'm not going to lie. And it also seems like a really good time to take out the rest of the Coronite people while the League War is going on. We might sit it out. We'll see. But we do have another mission complete here. The meaner, the greener. We push the orcs back alongside Corin herself, but even now a few communities stubbornly persist in our lands. Much like dirt under one's fingernails or jam in one's foot hair. But perhaps they could prove it useful after all. If we ask them nicely, we could offer them a home inside the fortified towns of Free Tower and Valefort. In return, they would serve in our armies, giving us the extra brawn we sorely need. If they refuse, well, I suppose we're not actually asking. Alright, so until the end of the game, we get combined hands, which gives us plus 10% morale of armies, plus 10% national manpower modifier, plus 5% manpower recovery speed, plus 5% discipline, plus 10% shock damage, minus 10% shock damage received, and minus 10% leader cost. But if we switch our military type, we lose the buffs. All right, we lose the buffs. So let's not lose those buffs, huh? That would be a pretty good idea. All right, we got all of our mercs lined up here. I guess I am going to war with Corintar. Eleanor's not going to join them. Anbennar will, but You have how many troops? 5, okay. But I'm not too concerned what Anbennar is going to do, or what Corintar wants. All right, make the claim. They are Tech 11. We are Tech 12. So we should thrash them. We could even call in our allies. How many troops does Corvaria have? That's actually a decent amount. We don't need their help, though. We'll be fine. The famous last words. I don't need their help. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? We are going to leave one merc stack just back here to deal with rebels and such. No reason to be completely foolish. Just only partially foolish. Only partially. All right, we're going to send you up to deal with these troops. Quality wool gives us a bunch of money. Thank you very much. We might as well spend it, so build a bunch of workshops everywhere. How's our governing capacity looking? I'm going to just assume bad. I think it's just a valid assumption all the time. Actually, we're doing good. That's surprising, because it's usually the answer is bad. You don't have enough. We are an honorable people. Thank you for the prestige. Appreciate it. All right, you can go deal with these troops, then go into their capital. You keep moving out. Oh, there's Corintar. New ideas. We're going through plutocratic ideas. Okay, I'd rather get Tech 13 on time. 5 years, not embracing printing press. I think we can afford to grab this morale of armies. Might be a little late on tech because of that, but shouldn't be too bad. And I think we're ahead of everyone but Hammerhome. But Hammerhome is dealing with Corintar. So I don't really want to fight Corintar's troops. If I can help it, I'd rather just chill. Is he actually going to come fight me? He is. He's absolutely going to come fight me. Yeah, he feels confident enough when we're standing on that fort province. Okay, well, we can just start moving our troops up in that direction. That's fine. Yeah, you know what? You just walk back completely. Like, there's no point in risking it. All right. Clergy political struggle. Clergy can lose influence. Also, we did start last time this Vivomantic experimentation thing. We have to do this every 5 years. Which means we need to get 5% crown land every 5 years in order to do that. So that is something that we need to remember. And by we, I mean me. I have to remember something, which means, boy, oh boy, we'll be lucky if I do. We'll be lucky. All right, we got to help him out. There we go. Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Siege that down and siege that down. All will be fine. If we can get their capital, maybe. Maybe one day we'll get to siege. Okay, he has... I think he just merked up, to be honest with you. Armies, war enemies. Nope. He just built more troops. Okay, fair enough. Or maybe those troops were just distracted over here. That is also very valid. Ooh, Mountain Shark also declaring war on Hammerhome. Is Mountain Shark going to move into Eskin? Why is it that every time I play an Eskin, or every time I play in the Serpent Spine, someone from the other one has to go and get involved in the business of everyone else? Just stay in your lanes, okay? You stay in the mountains, and we stay in Eskin. It's that easy. It's that easy. But the AI says no, it's not. They want more. They want everything. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. Ooh, I should have probably annexed you in this war. That's all right. Not a big deal. We can get them later. Get them later. All right, let's start to build that fort now. That's Taranton. I'm looking for fresh cobble. Yes. To build a fort here, please. Well, I should probably build a fort here as well. Like, we're making enough money to where we can actually start to build like a fort in each state to deal with devastation and such things. Yeah, let's do that. We can build some prosperity up. That's what I like to hear. Prosperity is good. Makes me a lot of money. And I like money. All right, that's 94%. We should be able to take whatever we want here. All right, so what do we want? think I want at least that. I mean, that's a lot of AE, sure, but that's not going to... Ooh, go ahead. I think we're fine. I don't think they're going to do nothing. We have a truce with Corintar. We will get a truce with Blade Marches in Newshire. We'll have a truce with Anbennar. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, so we will do this peace deal, taking a large chunk of land away from Corintar. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you for the stuff. Bang. All right, and that also means that we can become an empire. Although the cultural acceptance that we get from that, it's not very helpful. Pipefoot halfling? Towerfoot halfling? What are those? Is that some crazy new halflings that show up in like Sarhall that were added in? Because I don't remember those two existing. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure maybe they're like New World halflings. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and core up here. And what are your cores looking like? Looking like things that I'm not currently coring up. So yeah, calling our allies for this. Let's check this. So Regent Court side has Corvuria and Bucelar and Laurent on it. On this side is Arborand. So if we did join, we would have to choose between our allies. Between Arborand and Corvuria. Do we want to make that decision? I mean, we would have Laurent if we join the Regent Court, right? Which would make our lives a lot easier. But again, I feel like there's just too much for us to gain just to sit here and take all this land while no one cares. Like, it'd be crazy to just walk away when we could do this. Let's deal with Blade Marches real quick. Because I want to separate piece them out. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I forgot to break the guarantee here, but I don't even think they're strong enough to guarantee him anymore. That's a terrifying general. In case you guys didn't know. In case you didn't think that a 4652 is terrifying, that's terrifying. Fun fact. Fun EU4 fact. All right, you want some manpower development. That I can do. Dame's Crown likes me less. Do I care? Not really. I say before they join a coalition against me. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right, there's some rebels. Bop them on the head. Perfect. Elnor takes troops from Bjarnrik. Not my problem. Okay. You have a war wizard chilling here. No, my boys. Well, on the bright side, at least they didn't get stack wiped. At least they didn't get stack wiped. Silly Scepters. Oh, thank you, Newshire. So kind of you. So kind of you to fight them. And then Corvuria got them. Look at this. Everything's coming up Newshire here. Everything's coming up Newshire. All right, new government reform. So, economical matters. More trade efficiency and global trade power. We can get yearly corruption. We can get... That doesn't need... We can get trade power. Embrace the institutions. Now gives 100 monarch point of each category. Or, my favorite, embrace the economic theory. Production efficiency and yearly inflation reduction. It's just good. Like, it's literally just good. We don't use trade companies, so we don't need that. Trade power, not terrible. I won't lie. But we're not taking indebted to the burghers a lot, so we don't really need that. And I don't like that one at all. So we're going to go for this one. More money, please. More money, please. Speaking of money, it's time to build the big money buildings. Look how much we could get from this grain. We're not going to. We're going to build manpower buildings like it's smart to. Well, actually, we use mercenaries. Do I need to build soldier households? Or would it be better just to build money? It might be better just to build like farm estates. Now that I think about it, that's probably what we'll end up doing. Just lots and lots of farm estates. All right. So be it. I've decided. All right, let's go take out the last of their troops. Blade Marches, again, I just want you... do I care about how many troops Esheniande has? No, I don't. In fact, it would probably be good to get into a war with them. So we're literally just going to white piece you. Yeah. Literally just a white piece. Short truce. That's what I'm looking for. Reparation through slavery. Slaves will not be produced in Tiltwick. No. No, no. No, 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 no. No, thank you. I'm good. Not a fan. Not a fan. We definitely want to make sure that we're taking tech here. You're spreading very slowly. You're spreading here. It's going to take a while for printing press to get to us, I think, is what it is. I kind of want to annex you in this war. But I feel like that's a mistake. I feel like we're already kind of pushing our limits here with this. So I think with Aelnor, break your alliance with Marhold. Stop guaranteeing Hide Guzzler. Give me money. Give me trade power. Go away. Yeah. Yeah. That is the correct move, I think. And then odds are they're going to fully surrender here, and we are going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to peace out. That's all right. So we'll be a little overextended. It's not the end of the world. All right, there we go. Beautiful. And now Castenath is ours. All right, core all. Do I need to negotiate with the Castenath patricians? I sure do. They need to be a core and they need to have devastation less than 1. Well, that can be worked on in time. All right, and that can be worked on immediately. Go to it, boys. Go and fix our rebel problems. You can go deal with rebels out here. You can stick around Castenath. You can go back towards our capital. Awesome. All right. Let's more time pass here. Still waiting on this fort to be built up. Another general bites the dust. I don't really want to hire another one at the moment, though. Let's go ahead and state this stuff up. No reason not to. I am not thrilled that Corvuria owns these 2 provinces, by the way. We may have to break our alliance for that and get it back, because that is, after all, rightful. You can't see it on subcontinents. You see it in regions, though. Rightful Eskin Clay. Rightful Eskin Clay. That is in South Castanor. That means we're taking it. So, buddy, our time together is short, so I hope you enjoy it. All right, let's try and reinforce these 8K in case we can't finish them off. Yeah, we would not have. We would have lost this fight, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, I'm sitting on like 2,000. Ooh, hello. Hello, 35,000 troops. Oh, and the place that I need no devastation, need prosperity. You suck, rebels. Well, we can do the Squashkin arrive real quick. Accidents happen. Well, that doesn't sound good. We get a new mercenary company, though. What happened at Rohibus? Transmutation is an exact magic. The slightest error in a spell can cost them rather devastating results, as was the case in Rohibus, allegedly. Here's what is known for sure. One day, the castle in Rohibus stood tall. There was a strange, unseasonal earthquake overnight, and in the morning, the fort had completely disappeared. Well, that's bad. Here's what may have happened. If, and this is just an example, a fledgling member of the Chloromancers was to, perhaps, accidentally cast a growth spell through a particularly intense arcane focus instead of a flavoring spell, then the target plant could grow rather large. Such a plant, squash, maybe, would most certainly be strong enough to completely destroy the fort if it were summoned nearby. I suppose we'll never know. Awfully strange how rumors fly, isn't it? None can know the truth, but formalize a new regiment in the Shire muster. We lose 1 stability, the fortification has been destroyed, and we gain 50 devastation. We get national unrest for... Wow. What is that? Like 30, 20, 25 years? Yeah, 25 years. Wow, okay. We get local unrest plus 8 and local goods produced minus 25% here until 1605. 50 years? Y'all are being so dramatic. So dramatic. Like, it's just one... Oh, wait. No, that got rid of the fort there. Uh-oh. It's just one silly little fort, okay? One silly little fort disappears, and all of a sudden, it's the end of the world. Rebellion Society ridicules ruler. How dare you? Here I am, trying to actually go cube, and the rebellions are insulting me? How? Look at him. He's a zealot, martial educator, a 454. He's a smart guy, and he makes a good pie. What more could you want from a halfling? For a lot of those on the outside, the Rebellion Society seems like a group of elitist quasi-intellectuals whose sole purpose is to pretend they're better than everyone. It seems that the group has recently had Dustin Bardfoot in their sights, spreading rumors of their embarrassing qualities. We have no embarrassing qualities. We are perfect. We are great. We are halflings. This is ridiculous. We're going to rebuild the fort here, just because we need to. You need to come and help out over here. Yeah, we still have those military debuffs, by the way, so our troops are still kind of trash. Not too much we can do about it, though. So we just got to keep fighting. Just got to keep fighting. On the bright side, we do have a lot of manpower recovery speed if I used regular troops. I won't, but I could. We might actually run out of mercenaries and then have to use regular troops, which would be kind of ironic, given how it's usually the opposite. All right, before I build all these manufactories, do I need to build something else? Vivamantic rewards has expired. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and do it again. Vivamantic experimentation. Where is the province that we've already completed that on? Was that a pop-up? Did we get a pop-up for that? I don't think we did. I don't remember seeing it. Gives 0.25 local goods produced. The Chloromancers have left the soil in this province rich, fertile, and enchanted. Massive plants and magical surprises are commonplace. Okay, that just sounds like a bad combination. I'm gonna be real with you. Combining surprises and magic and plants, that's how you get plants that eat people. I don't want that. Do you want that? I don't think anybody wants that. Court mage, we can do that. Okay. And what was the other advisor we needed? An army reformer. Okay, so I think that's a morale guy, right? Army organizer. Yeah, it's a morale guy. Give me the morale, please. Thank you. Army reformer of at least skill 1. Here we go. Mobilize the pods. Some of the Chloromancers have observed a rather strange phenomenon. It appears that in specific replicable circumstances, the previously static P-pod defenses are able to uproot themselves and travel incredibly quickly. If we were to fully mobilize these plants, we could have an incredibly effective fighting force on our side. There's 150 military power, and the Newshire P-pods will become available for hire. Hey, I'm seeing a lot of bad things here, okay? I'm seeing us using magic on a lot of plants. And we have... control would be a strong word to use when it comes to plants. I have a bad feeling that these plants are going to come back to hurt us, but that would be crazy. That'd be crazy if that happened. By the way, I have no idea what happened. So when I say things like that, I'm just being like facetious, funny, haha. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm sure it will not be good, because otherwise we would not have a mission tree, right? It'd be kind of boring if absolutely nothing happened. All right, we're going to develop this twice, and we're going to go up to a level 3 center of trade. Make sure all of our other ones are at least at level 2, like Ballmeyer needs to be at level 2. You need to have a trade building as well. I know that we just took Castanet, so make sure that you build a fort for now. Yeah, build a fort in all these provinces. It's good just to build a fort on every province in Castanet for the most part. Then we will take some technologies, and then we will build more manufactories. Oh, look at that in Dustin Wall. 1.27. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Those dies are going to make us a lot of money. Orcish soldiers of fortune. We lose a bunch of money, but we gain small tolerance of orcs. If I can make enough money, then sure. Sure. There you go. And there we go. We no longer have overextension. Woo! Let's go ahead and state up Castanet, because they do need to be cores. Military advisor's going to go bye-bye here. We'll hire our discipline guy back. Go ahead, core this up in just a couple months here. And then we'll need to negotiate with the Castanet patricians. There we go. And I think all the devastation has to be gone too. Which I'm not going to pay for. So we'll just wait for the fort to be built, and then we'll go down naturally. We're not in like some huge rush to do it. But what we are in a huge rush to do is make sure that all of this is stated up, because we have plenty of governing capacity. So we should be stating up everything. First we're invited debates, sure. More mercenaries for 10 years. Oh boy. More mercenaries for 10 years, huh? I think we're going to go on a mercenary hiring spree in the next episode, because we can hire a bunch of them. An absolute bunch of them. Have our minority created. Okay, I'm just trying to get through to our next election, because it is in 1558. So that is, well, now. It is now. All right, the free fare of 1558. Who has the best dish this year? Let's see. Second Turnwell certainly turned heads, a 363. Tiffany under Shield with a 416. And none of the main contenders stood out this year, a 333. I like a 363. That seems to be the best one. So Second Turnwell will become the capital. So Dustinwell is no longer the capital, but Second Turnwell is. Now, where is Second Turnwell? Here. Okay, well then we need to build a fort here in this province. Awesome. Go ahead and core whatever you can there. And as for our deity, I think a lot of things, but none of them are necessarily correct. I think we're going to go for the improved... Yeah, we're going to go for improved relations. Just so... Yeah. No. We're definitely going to improve relations. And we should probably grab an improved relations advisor, but we haven't accepted their culture, so... L on that idea. Well, I guess that is going to do it for today. We have taken a little bit more of Eskin. Next time, Blade Marshes is up on the chopping block, and we will continue to expand into the east, and all of Eskin will fall under Halfling control. That is going to do it for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.